Hello, everybody. Hey, bonus, let me know if you guys are back too. Hang on, once more I'll say refresh browsers. Jesus Christ. Oh, what a morning. Oh my goodness. We had some good momentum and then, you know, shit happens. Anyways, so, just to let you guys know, this is a Streamlabs issue. I have to do some more high-tech engineering and looking into it, seeing exactly what's going on. But I didn't want to like skip stream with you guys too, so I thought, you know, fuck it. For the next hour and a half while I have you, we can just chat about shit. That's fine. I do not mind one fucking bit. Oh my god, thank you guys so much for your patience. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. You're wonderful. Ugh. So, we were talking about like what we did over the weekend, and I have some stories to tell you. It's fine. This became a just chatting stream really fucking fast. Damn you, Streamlabs, but I will not be defeated. I will not. I refuse. You can't keep me from streaming, motherfucker. God damn it. Anywho, okay, so over the weekend, my owner, Lindsay Jones, if you're not familiar, they play the voice of Ruby and Ruby Rose. Oh my god, Ruby Rose and Ruby. What the fuck am I saying? They play Ruby Rose and Ruby and a bunch of other stuff. They went to Dallas, and I don't know if you guys are from Dallas, or like we've had a few people from Dallas in the chat, including Nerd. Which, by the way, where the fuck is Nerd? Anyways, yeah, it was a great trip. And unfortunately, it was for, like, emergency dental work, which sucked. But, you know, get shit done, adulting, gotta do what you gotta do. Hi, Jose. Nice to see you again. What's up? Aw, shit! Thank you so much! Thank you for the sub! I appreciate you guys again. If you wanted that sub push while we're doing it, that'd be awesome. Thank you very much. I don't know how much time we have left. Under 35% off for 5 months, 5 gifted subs? Yes. That'd be awesome. I'd appreciate you. Man, we had that fucking awesome hype train. We hit level 3. Shit was good. I'll take it. Listen, I will take the good. I will rise up from this like a phoenix from the ashes. I do not give a fuck. Thank you very much, guys. You're awesome. But yeah. So on the way back, they hit up Buc-ee's. And I don't know if you guys know about Buc-ee's. I mean, like, you should. You guys are all online. Like, who doesn't know about fucking Buc-ee's? But Buc-ee's, if you're not familiar, is like... it's almost like... It's like a little city when you stop. First of all, it's a giant gas station where they have like 50 bazillion gas pumps, and it's a station for like 18-wheelers to stop in and get a bunch of shit. But you can get anything there. Literally anything. They have like a bunch of like, oh my god, I got some pulled pork while we're there. It was awesome. Oh my god, they have sandwiches. They have like parfaits and little snack trays and shit. They got nuts. They make their own nuts too, and they like market it. So Buc-ee's rules. And for anyone who's like traveling through Texas or in the South and they see a Buc-ee's, they always have like this statue of the Buc-ee beaver that people take a picture with. It's like almost like a religious icon in the South at this point too. So you pay tribute to the Buc-ee. You pray with the Buc-ee daily. So it was just really nice to stop there and check it out. But something along those lines. My owner fucking loves Red Bull. Probably too much. It's not a healthy habit that they're in, but that's fine. So they went. They're walking through Buc-ee's. They see like everything on God's green earth that you could possibly want or have. And they don't have flavored Red Bull. My owner's preference is like those yellow Red Bulls. What is this? What is this? It's tropical. It just says tropical on here. Jesus fucking Christ. I didn't even like come up with a name for it. Just tropical. Generic tropical, please. But they don't have those. And I think that's... I don't know. I find that kind of shocking, considering Buc-ee's has everything else in the goddamn planet that you could possibly want. So, I'm just saying. This is my small soapbox to hop onto of what the fuck, Buc-ee's. What the fuck. What the fuckies. Oh my goodness. But yeah. So while they're up in the Dallas area too, they're just like milling about, checking out their stomping grounds from when they were children. And okay, if anyone is like, for the people who aren't in Texas, let me lay it out for you. Dallas, like, ooh, thank you very much for the follow. And what is that? Inia Stark Street? I can read. Your name is hard to read, but thank you for helping us push our follower goal. So Dallas, like the city itself has always been kind of hopping, like this populated. Around Dallas, there wasn't like a lot at all. It was all like farmland and shit. That place has taken off. I cannot explain to you how populated it is now. There's so much shit going on. There was like this big IKEA center that was built in this place called Frisco, and now they have like the Dallas Cowboys stadium moved as well. So they got that, and like it just like went crazy. So apparently like Dallas now is like the cool hub spot to be, along with Houston, which like my owner has a grudge against Houston. It's a long sordid history, but there are a fuck ton of like streamers and VTubers now from the Dallas and Houston area, which is crazy. Because especially being an actor or wanting to go into like some kind of like media production line of work, you would have to go to New York or LA. And now you can really fucking do it anywhere, who cares? Like, it does not matter. And clearly with like online connectivity, you can stream from fucking anywhere on the goddamn planet. But, in Texas too, I was like, what? It's just kind of surprising. Especially growing up as a little nerd who was like bullied to hell in Dallas for liking anime and video games and shit. And now it's like, oh, that's popular, actually. It's like super cool to be a nerd. Thanks, MCU, for making it mainstream. Yeah, RIP Twitch, listen. Honestly, it wasn't Twitch's fault. I can't blame Twitch on this one. It's fucking Streamlabs. But, that's fine. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. We'll be back with more ass creep. Thank you, Mira! You're amazing. Oh my god, your cheers have cheered me up. Thank you. Like I said, though, I refuse to be defeated. I'm not gonna get down on myself. My owner's a bit of a perfectionist, for sure. They're a classic Virgo. So like one little thing goes wrong, they're like, fuck it! It's all over, we're screwed. Blow it up, abort mission. Talkie! Thank you very much, guys. You guys are awesome. Again, I want to chat with you for the time that we have. So I refuse, again, I refuse to be defeated here. We will shit. Also while they were up in Dallas. They did not visit this time, but for anybody who doesn't know, that's where like the Crunchyroll offices are, which is super cool. And they like revamped the whole thing, it looks super nice, but it's just like, again, wild. Like, that's not new. Like, Funimation and Crunchyroll was up there for years, for fucking years. But it's wild, also, that's like one of the main recording hub spots for anime is in good old Texas. Kind of crazy, if you think about it. And once again, like, LA is the big one you have to go to. New York, for what I know, isn't a huge place for dubbing. Let me break it down to YouTube for like anyone who didn't like learn media or study it. So LA, and this is my opinion here, but I think it's valid. It's based on research and personal experience. So if you go to LA, you want to be in like TV shows or movies, like narrative shit, you know? If you want to do news or like talk shows or things like that, you go to New York. You go to New York, that's where you go. That's the difference. Dallas used to be big for like news as well, not gonna lie. And like PBS shows and shit. Okay, have you guys watched Wishbone? Does anyone remember Wishbone? There's a story here. Roll with me. Hear me out. I just need to know that one person in chat watched Wishbone growing up. Come on, Wishbone. What's the story? Wishbone. Yeah, that's fucking right. It's even funnier because I'm made of bones now. I wished for bones, and now I'm here, full circle. Memory unlocked. Yes, dude, Wishbone ruled. Wishbone was for the literary nerds, the little thespians at home going, oh, I love to read. And my owner loved it. It was great. Here, let me break it down. So Wishbone was about this dog. It was like a little terrier. I don't remember what kind it's called. There's a name for it. Someone who knows dogs better than I do, please tell me what breed of dog that was. But, it was a dog that, of course, like, could quote-unquote talk, but we just heard his thoughts as audience members. He didn't actually talk. It wasn't like a Brian Griffin situation. But he would go on adventures inside of books, and they would reenact the story from the book with Wishbone as the main character. And it was just, like, super cute, his dog, and, like, all these little costumes and shit. And they also, like, explored some really dark, deep, literature, some, like, literary stories. Like, they had, like... I'm trying to think of a few, but they had like Bram Stoker's Dracula and like some Edgar Allan Poe poems. I'm like, goodness, if only people really knew the source material, they'd be like, why is this dog here? Oh, Jack Russell Terrier. Yeah, that's what it is. See, I told you it was a terrier. Jack Russell Terrier. That's what it was. He did like Phantom of the Opera too, I think, which like Phantom of the Opera, the book is dark. Just a heads up. Hello, Unkinked Sleep. Hello. Welcome on in. Enjoy. I hope you like the stream. We're just chilling and chatting right now. Are you a bonehead also? If not, please join the Discord. Let me type it in real quick. My owner has these like, frankly, bitchin' acrylic nails. And they're really long and then pointy. They're like claws, you know? Much like when Peter Griffin has that cutscene where he's like typing with his nails. But it makes it so fucking hard to type. So I'm typing in Discord. I'm like, I spelled it right this time. We're good. Anyways, yeah, so Wishbone, like, covered all these stories, but while they were doing that, they would simultaneously, like frame the narrative around real world shit, and it was all, like, 90s, like, high school shit. It's like, oh, it was, like, there was a girl named Sam, and she was also a tomboy, of course, and that's why she was called Sam, not Samantha, whatever, doesn't matter. So they'd be like shit like, oh, Sam's dad is leaving, they're getting a divorce, like, oh no, and so because of that, Wishbone's like, I have the perfect story to walk us through this. It was great. So Wishbone ruled. That's the TLDR there. Wishbone ruled and was there for all the nerdy ass kids who stayed at home and read instead of going outside. So my owner went to go see Wishbone in Dallas. They had this thing, it was like this traveling, like meet and greet kind of for Wishbone. It was like, come see Wishbone, come see the beloved pet dog that has enchanted American audiences everywhere. So their wonderful parents, being the amazing people that they are, they're like, we're gonna take our kids to see Wishbone. Let's fucking go, kids, hop in the van, let's go. We're gonna go check out this little pup. So my owner's chilling in the audience. This is like elementary school, I'm pretty sure. It was somewhere around there. And they're elated. Wow, thank you for the follow, movie. Dude, I gotta check our follower goal. I gotta see where we are. We're so goddamn close, guys. We're so fucking close. Anyways, so they're chilling in the audience. They're loving it up. They're elated. They're like, oh, all my little dreams have come true. I've seen the dog in person. Yes, yes. And the dog was like doing little tricks and shit, and like they were talking about the show and how they made it. It was a PBS show, so they were talking about like how the public broadcasting station and how they get funding and shit and all the nerdy shit, which my owner ate up. They loved it, 'cause they're a fucking little nerd. But at one point, they were looking at Wishbone, and the whole gimmick again is like Wishbone, you can hear his thoughts, like he can quote unquote talk. So during the whole presentation, Wishbone was talking, you know, to the audience. He's like, hi kids, and thanks for coming. Oh my god, this is so exciting, this is great. And my owner looked around for a second, because they also have like a mad ADHD, so they're just like checking out everything and soaking it all in. And they looked to their left, and they saw this grown man slightly behind the stage curtain with a mic. It's like it's called a stick mic. And he was talking with Wishbone's voice. And in that moment, the illusion was shattered, and reality set in with this harsh, bleak self. And my owner realized that everything is a lie. Nothing is real. All your dreams are dead. That was the day when their innocence died. That's when they realized. Oh my god. They will never forget that. They will never forget that moment. But it's even funnier now that they like work in media and film. They know exactly how that operates. It's just like, it's like, okay, oh my god, for anyone who doesn't know in chat. Like if you don't, Jesus fucking Christ, how old are you? But it's like finding out Santa isn't real. It was very much like those moments. It's like the jaw dropped, tears welled up in your eyes, like, what? No, Wishbone can talk. He's been talking to me for years through the TV. What are you saying? What are you telling me right now? Thanks, Moofy. Hey, welcome to chat. Join our Discord. I put it in there a second ago. Please become you're officially a bonehead. If you're in here, you're a bonehead, man. Join up. Join our Discord. But yeah, and since then, my owner has been heartless and cruel. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They're a little jaded, but not that jaded. That wasn't their villain origin story. It came much later. But maybe that was the start, you know? I don't know. Anyways, so we're talking about like old TV shows and shit. Wishbone ruled, and again, it was like perfect for nerdy ass kids. There's the kids. I've seen a lot of memes, and I'll be honest, because my owner is queer and identifies with the community. There's like all these memes about like, what kind of queer kid were you growing up? It's like, were you an ancient Egypt queer kid? Ancient Greece queer kid? A Titanic queer kid? And I was like, all of the above. Every single fucking one. So loop them all together, wrap them all up in a tiny little bow. That's me, baby. So yeah, shit, they were in the library a fuck ton. And because of that, there was this series. They were like, well, hold on, let's back up even more. So American Girls was heavy in my owner's childhood. And yes, they did have some dolls, thank you, Samantha and Molly, they ruled. So, the American Girl doll series was like super bopping in the 90s. Everybody had that shit, and it was like, it was like, again, like the Spice Girls for nerds, which my owner did love the Spice Girls, don't get me wrong. But it was like, which American Girl are you? I'm Kirsten. So they read a fuck ton of those books too, and they made a TV series, but it was okay. It was very much okay. And there was this American Girl doll store where you could go like customize your own store and shit. And they had this magazine that would come out all the time, and it would like it'd be mailed to my owner's house, and she would run out to the mailbox and go get it. And they were like, oh shit, like you can customize them, and they have new ones. They have all these like it's all based on like whatever generation it came from. It's all just like historical stuff. Which again, my owner's a fucking history nerd, so they were like, absolutely, I want to learn about all these pioneering women, these beautiful women who are just blazing trails in whatever time period they grew up in. Truly revolutionary. There should have been one in the Revolutionary War, actually. I don't think there was. Anyways, so, I remember now, like, we were looking, up just, like, American Girl shit recently, and they had one from, like, the 90s, and we're like, oh, fuck me. That's how you know we're fucking old. My owner and I are in our mid-30s. It's like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ, there's an American Girl doll from the 90s! No! She's got like a little Walkman, like a CD player, excuse me. Which, remember those days. Trying to run on the treadmill with a CD player, hearing it skip every 2 fucking seconds. You take it out and the disc is all scratched to hell. So, yeah, there was American Girls, and there was this, like, side series. And I'm only mentioning this because, again, we're, like, in literary nerd, environments right now. This is, like, our upbringing, our lore, our origin story. There was a series called The Princess Diaries. But it's not like The Princess Diaries, like the one with, Mia Thermopolis and Anne Hathaway. No. Very different. Very different. It was a series about, like historical, monarchs. Like, all these, like, queens and empresses, etc. And they were all across the globe in different time periods. It's fucking cool. One, it's like, culturally to learn about all these different cultures and, like, all these different rulers and how they navigated just, like, crazy patriarchal systems and shit. And just, like, the fears of being a ruler anyways, and the constant on the guard for assassins and shit. It was awesome. But, like, what was also cool about it, hang on. So they kind of marketed them like fucking Pokemon cards. And they had, one, the binding of the book was super crisp. The graphic design, amazing. Like, the spine had this, like, cool, it's like whatever, it was like a color scheme for each character, and I say character, like figure, we'll say figure, because they were real people. It was like every single figure had a different color, so you could match it up. And then on the actual pages in the front, and they were all gold, like gold edged. It was gold edged, the pages of the book. So like, one, again, when you hit up the library and whatnot, you see and you're like, ooh, what is that glintering in the side over there? What is that? Ooh! And it was very much like a gotta catch 'em all situation. You wanted every single one in the series. It's like, you must. So my owner, since like fucking age shit, like 11, 12, has been like, one day I will collect them all. My collection will be complete. I will get it. And so, this was like, shit, early 30s probably. They finally got the last book, because it's something that they held on to for forever. Again, classic Virgo. They never forget. And they're like, I will achieve this. I don't know how long it takes me. I don't care. And like, before I die, I will do this. So they finally got all the books in the series. And they were elated. It was like their inner child was fulfilled. And the ghost of their past finally was laid to rest. I'll have to take a picture and send it to you guys. I'll let you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure a bunch of other, like, book nerds here in chat would know exactly what I mean. But yes, let's see. Oh, morning. Right up by. You're coming in a little, not late. It's like an hour in. Don't worry. Right up by. We had some stuff coming, this morning. We had some shit going on. So now we're just talking about books. I love it. We were streaming, and we're like, yay, video games. And they're like, psych, books. Books walked so video games could run. Anywho, it's also connected because we had like the historical connection of Assassin's Creed, which we tried to play, but listen, that's why I fucking love. Shut up, real books. Fuck you. Gently, lovingly. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. I know, it's okay if some people aren't book nerds, but that's okay. Goosebumps, of course, was like the shit. If you were a 90s kid and you liked any form of reading, Goosebumps was legit. I read a fuck ton of that shit. There was one that was like terrifying. It's about this house where like the house basically was like eating people. It was like haunted house, of course. It was like the spirits of like the deceased previous members were just like attacking the new owners and shit. But there was this one scene that will always stick with them, and it like terrified them as a kid. It's like their son in the family goes missing, and they're like, oh shit, like we'll call him James or whatever. I don't fucking remember what his name is. But like they're like, I can't find James. I don't know where he is. This is awful. And there was an older sister in the family, so it's like mom, dad, older sister, younger brother, and then a dog. There was a dog. Oh shit, back it up. I remember now. Their dog went missing, and James was like distraught. He was just like beside himself with sadness, and so they hear the dog barking throughout the house, but they can't fucking find it. They're like, where the fuck is our dog? I cannot find it anywhere. This is not good. So James becomes convinced that he can hear it in this one part of the house. He's just like lingering around there for a while. And this whole family's like, James, you gotta let it go. The dog's gone. Like little puppers has left the building. And James is like, no. I swear to you, he's somewhere around here. I know it. So they just like let James do his thing, and they're going about their days. And then James goes missing. Suddenly, James is gone. Is it the bar? It is. I think it's the barking ghost. I think it is. Tokuzuki, you might be thinking of the same thing. Yeah. The real dogs are friends we made along the way. Shut up. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's that one because it was about an actual house, Tokuzuki. But this is similar. So this is just like a bit of the framework of this creepy ass house that like destroyed this family. Anyways, so James goes missing, and everyone again is distraught. They're like, oh shit, put out like a missing persons notice. Like get the cops in here. We'll figure it out. So then later, they start hearing James crying for help, like screaming for help throughout the house. And the whole family's panicking, they're running around, like freaking out. They're like, James, where are you? And they think he's in the walls. And like, oh no, James got stuck in the wall. Oh my god, he was probably trying to go find our dog. And they hear the dog barking at the same time too. It's so fucked up. So they're all, again, they're just like traumatized as fuck. They're running around trying to free James from the walls. So they get like an axe and they start hacking the wall like fucking Shining style. And they're like, James, we're coming for you, buddy. We're gonna get you out of there. Don't worry. We love you, son. We're gonna rescue you. We're gonna get you back here. And so they chop out the wall, and James's fucking skeleton, his dead body, falls into the floor and bones spray everywhere, along with the skeleton of his fucking dog. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm only 8. Should I be reading this? Like, this is, oh my god, this is terrifying. This is horrific. Absolutely traumatizing for me. I'll never fucking forget that. I couldn't sleep for weeks. And I was like, god damn. I would look at my walls and go, am I gonna end up in there? Is one of my pets gonna be in there? Fuck me. Oh my god, it was awful. Hi, shelves. You missed a lot. Shelves. We're talking about books now, like the fucking cool kids we are. Come on in. Hop into this literary club. What's up? Pop a squat. Pop open a book. Here we go. Lick your fingers, turn the page. Oh god. Yeah, Goosebumps fucking ruled. There was like the sponge one. I remember that one. That was pretty good. There are a bunch of different ones. I remember the barking ghost though, Tokuzuki. We're on the same page, don't worry. There was the one about this clown, which is also very like, Are You Afraid of the Dark too? We'll get there. Are You Afraid of the Dark is also a fantastic show that also traumatized my owner, very much so. There's this ghost who was like talking about being cold all the time. They still remember that, and they go, I'm cold. Horrifying. This is hard to explain. There's some shit that fucks you up as a kid. Much like the Courage the Cowardly Dog episode about Return to Slab. Just like terrifying. 90s and 80s cinema and literature for children was just like the biggest trauma induction. Like that's where our sleep paralysis demons come from. It's memories of that shit. It'll fuck you up. Oh my god. Anyways, so with some cool stuff, some cool TV shows that were awesome, and book series, because there's crossover here. Trust me, just hear me out. So, my owner was also fucking obsessed with Animorphs. I don't know if any of you guys read it. I love that the music just dropped right there. It was like so dramatic. We had a tense moment there. Animorphs. And she said the magic word. Animorphs fucking ruled. Man, it was so good. My owner wanted to be Rachel so bad, mostly because on the cover, it was her, like, morphing into a cat. And so, like, first sight, she was, like, locked in. I want that one. I want that fucking book. Animorphs was amazing. There was a TV show later on, and actually it had the same actor who played Bobby, the Ice Boy. I call him Ice Boy. Iceman from X-Men later on. But yeah, the TV show was pretty good. It was alright. So, let me break it down for you guys. They're hang on, I gotta like refresh some of my memories too. There are the Yerks, which are these like aliens. I mean, it's all about aliens too. It's like these aliens come to Earth and fuck me. I punched the mic because I was so excited. Okay. Animorphs and alien species. You know, fuck it. Sure. Oh my god, I'm pulling up the Wikipedia. Jesus Christ. I just want a synopsis here. Oh my fucking god. Hang on. Holy shit, there are way more than I remember. Yeah, okay. So the Andalites are like the main aliens from the show. They look like almost like centaurs with like, they have horse body with like this like scythe tail, and then they have a human torso, but their head is like classic alien figure. Like if you think of an alien, that's what it looks like. It's like their face is like humanoid, but it also has these like stalk eyes coming out of the top of their head. Anyway, and they're blue for some reason. I don't know. You know what? I think James Cameron stole that. That's why the Na'vi are blue. You bastard. I see what you're doing. Oh yeah, they had no mouths either, for some reason. But yeah, those are the Andalites. They're the good guys. They're cool. So they come to Earth to escape the Yerks. And the Yerks are like these little slugs. They're tiny, but the way that they operate is they infest a host. They get host body as their parasites. And they'll like slink into a human's ears and take over their brain, which is really fucked up. So like, the entire time you're talking to a human, you don't know if you're talking to a Yerk. You know, you don't know. It's all like infiltration, and they just like, they pose, and they hide in plain sight. Yeah, it is Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Absolutely, that's what it's like. Tokuzuki, that's what it's like. And their weakness, as we find out later, spoilers, is oatmeal. Like, I don't know why that's a thing. So there's this whole, like, narrative. There's, like, a subplot, too, where, like, well, it's not really a subplot. It's part of the main plot, but it's, like, a little arc of the show and the books, where they, like, put oatmeal in, like, water balloons, and they start throwing them at like, people who are infected with Yerks, so that they can just, like, remove them. Wild. Anyways, yeah, the leader was called Professor One. Yeah, that's right, baby. So at the high school, because of course it's a young adult novels, they're all in high school, all the Animorph, like, main characters. So we'll back it up too. So the Andalite prince comes to Earth, and he's like, please, my people are dying, you must take on the mantle of an Animorph, because the Andalites, that's like their ability. They can like shift into different species and different like aliens. That's why they're morphing. And how that works is they can like touch animals and they get some of their DNA, and that's how they like transform, you know, that's how they like, it's all scientific, which is pretty fucking cool, actually. It's not like magic. They're like, no, this is not a fantasy novel, this is a fucking sci-fi novel. Here's what we do. So, I was like, that's sick. Who doesn't want to turn into a fucking animal? And like, genius by the author. Is it, what's her name? Applegate. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up. Hang on, I must. It's all coming back to me. Animorphs author. I fucking love that we're talking about Animorphs. Yeah, Catherine Applegate. That's her name. Kay Applegate. Yeah, baby, that's right. Kay Applegate, motherfucker. So they knew their audience too. They're like, kids want to be animals. I'm like, correct. Yes, you hit the nail on the head. Thank you, you beautiful bastard. You wonderful woman. So yeah. The Andalite prince comes to Earth. He's like, hey, can you save us humans? Like, we're dying. The Yerks are coming. They're gonna take over your planet too, by the way, bitch. You're not safe. So if you want to fight them and avenge me and my people, you must become Animorphs yourselves. And they're like, oh, but we're silly little humans. We can't do that shit. We're basic bitches. We don't have the ability to transfer DNA through our hands. And he was like, the Andalite prince was like, oh, wait, hold on. Fear not, my children. Touch the cube, and he whips out this like tesseract-like figure that's glowing, of course. Just this like, again, it's like a cube. I don't remember what it's called. I'm sure there's a name for it. Is it Aximili is the name of the leader, the Andalite leader? Also, by the way, Rockaway. Seems like Rockaway like knows this shit, which is great. I love it. I'm so glad you guys know about this. Tokuzuki and Rockaway are like, sup? We're here with you, baby. We got all the lore. Is that really what their name was? Hang on, I'm positive. Like Aximili Animorphs. Is that it? Yeah, it was. Holy shit! I can't believe you remember that. Oh my god. Wow. That's the Andalite prince. Yes. Oh my god, I'm sorry, look at this. It also is Axe. No, Axe comes later, you motherfuckers. Axe comes later, he becomes part of the Animorph crew. I remember him now, yes. Axe is an Andalite that comes later and he joins them, and he just like masquerades as a human the whole time. And he walks around like he's fucking Data. He just like doesn't understand human like social interactions and etiquette. It's amazing. Anyways, who the fuck is the prince, the other guy, the guy that died at the beginning. What the fuck is his name? I need you to help me. I need you to, like, this whole stream just became, like, me talking to Rocklight and Tokazuki, and I'm here for it. I don't care. This is great. Okay. So, the prince says, touch the cube, and you shall have your powers revealed. You will become an Animorphs. You will become greater beings than your fellow humans. So they do. And they get the ability, again, to transfer DNA to become different animals, and that's how they can, like, infiltrate. That's how they can fight the Yeerks, like, just by, you know, like, I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's like, okay, I have to fight this Yeerk who's inside of a human right now. What do? Become a tiger and maul him to death. Okay, easy. But they can also change animals depending on what, like, the kind of mission is. Like, you need a stealth mission, or you need to, like, get some aerial views on stuff, you become a hawk. Or Tobias. Never forget. Oh, Toby. No, Toby. We flew too close to the sun. Truly. It's not even a spoiler, whatever. I don't care. So Tobias, is one of the Animorph crew. We got Tobias, Marco, Rachel. Hold up, I gotta look this up too. Animorphs. Characters. Kids? Sure, what are they called? Yeah, Rachel, Marco, Tobias, Jake, Cassie, my bitch, and then Tom. Hey! Oh, thank you for the sounds, Ruby. I'm glad you enjoyed this talk about fucking animals. And then Axe, who we just described. So Rachel is, like, super confident. She's not really like a tomboy, but kinda. She does gymnastics, which also attracted my owner because they did gymnastics at the time too. And again, cat lover. Like her main, they all have like main animals that they turn into. It's like their moniker, their go-to. And Rachel's is a cat, which is fucking cool. Marco was like the jokester, the prankster of the crew, and I think he had like a crush on Rachel, right? Wasn't that some of it? Or no, he had a crush on Cassie. Cassie, that's right. Yeah, those two. They're like, I don't know if Cassie was interested too. I don't remember if they actually like hooked up or anything, but I'm pretty sure Marco was just like, eh, and Cassie was like, Cassie was the book nerd, she's the smart one, she's like top of her class, etc. I don't remember what the fuck Jake did. Like, was he like the leader of the crew? That's Bobby Ice Boy. He's Jake. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was just like a generic leader of the group. And then, who else? Again, like, I don't know, Thomas. I'm blank on this. Tobias, again, hot boy, got... Yeah, we're gonna go through Tobias's sad lore. And then what generic white boy leader? He was. Like, someone has to lead this crew, and they glossed over all of the women, and anyone who wasn't white, and they're like, no. It's gonna be this loser. This vanilla, pasty, boring bastard. Alright. Oh, Thomas is a later edition. Okay, that's, yeah, I'm not surprised, too. My owner read, like, a fuck ton of Animorphs, too, and they read all, like, the side novels where they went onto that dinosaur planet, so, which is a series of 4. Those are thick boys. They read all of them. Anyways, it was a Burger King Kids Club ass later. Shut up, it's so fucking true. Oh my god. Zero personality, blank slate boy. Suck. Worthless. Anyways, so, Tobias. Back it up. Tobias, his go-to animal to morph into was a hawk. That's what he loved. But there are rules in the Animorphverse, and the Andalite Prince told them before he like gave them their powers. He's like, listen, this is fucking cool, this is awesome, I understand how fucking legit this is. But he warned, if you stay in a morphed form for too long, you will become that animal. Like, you will be stuck there forever. And I was like, oh, 1, cool literary device, very cool. 2, because there's definitely missions where like, oh, thank you so much. Dude, Shaggy, you roll. Thank you very much. Thank you. Shit, I appreciate it. I'm literally talking about Animorphs here right now, and you're like, you're fucking cool. I'm like, thanks, shit. Could you use someone saying that in the middle school? When I was reading these books and playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In the back of the cafeteria. Alright, anyway. Oh my god, Stevie. Oh my god. Hang on, okay. Before I go on rants of Animorphs, let's take a drink real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Right back. I'm back. Also, I fucking punched the mic again. God damn it, why am I like this? I will tell you real quick about my harrowing side quest that just happened. I went through my first Red Bull at the beginning of the stream, as I do, and I know you guys know I'm always a twofer. I was doing I'm double fisting my Red Bulls, you know, dual wielding. So, I got up to get a drink, and I was like, fuck, where's my second Red Bull? And I panicked, you guys. I was distraught. I was like, where the fuck did it go? I need this to finish my Animorph rant. Thank you for the follow, Hannah. But we're good. It's here. I don't know if you can hear me opening it right now. I love you, baby. I thought you left me. I'm so glad you're still here. I'll never leave you, but you might leave me. Alright, anyways. Posture check, shit. Okay, let me stretch. Anyways. What was that? Oh yeah, Tobias. So, yeah. The way it works is, like, if you get stuck in Animorph form, like, in your animal, not only do you become that animal, like, you're stuck in it, like, your human brain starts leaving you. Like, you become more like that animal, too. So, again, Tobias was on a mission. He was doing something where he was a hawk, and he was flying, and they were like, dude, you gotta morph back. You gotta be a human again. And he's like, no, I can't. Like, I forget why. I don't know if he was, like, in the middle of flying. Like, someone's gotta remind me of that. There was some reason why he couldn't. So he got trapped as a hawk. And it's really sad, the sad tragedy behind it too, which is like devastating, reading this in fucking middle school. And like finally like, I don't know, discovering like emotional, like romantic intimacy and how those relationships work. Anyways, like her romantic attraction to people is that Rachel and Tobias, they had a little thing going on. They were like kind of not like in love. They're children. They're like, who cares? Like, that's bullshit. Don't tell me that. Don't give me that, Jess. But they were definitely, like, attracted to each other, and they wanted to be in a relationship. And, like, so Tobias gets trapped, and it's like, well, he's a fucking hawk. Like, you can't, like, what are you gonna do? We gotta date him now. Like, that sucks. So, like, Rachel would still talk to him and shit. And then, like, they would hang out, but it's like, dude, this fucking sucks. This fucking sucks. Like, you're a hawk now. You're literally a bird. I can't date a bird. This is long before the furry lore came out. Also, no, that's just weird. I can't even joke about that. That's, nope. You know what? I, Skeleton, am anti-bestiality, and I'm not afraid to say it. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't believe I had to clarify that too, just in case. Oh my fucking god. The internet is a scary place, you guys. I'm holding my head on my desk right now. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, he was trapped in a cave in animal form. Oh, he was hiding from Visser 3! Oh, that's right, okay. So Visser 3 was one of the big Yerks. Right, okay, so it went down to like different Visser levels, right? Because it's like Visser 1 through like whatever number of Visser you are. Again, you guys are jogging my memory so much and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Shut up! Shut up, Moofy. It's true. I'm sad that I had to clarify, but I did. Just in case. Someone's gonna be like, oh, what'd you say? I'm like, no, let me be very clear about the subject matter, motherfucker. You listen to me. You listen to me right fucking now. Oh my god. I'm sorry I laughed so hard. My throat's so sore. Jesus Christ. Wait, who's Elfangor? I forgot about that. Who is Elfangor? Who are you? Animorphs mean Elfangor. Oh, that's his name! That's his name! That's the Andalite Prince. Elfangor, that took me fucking forever to remember. That's why I was like, that name sounds so familiar yet distant. It's buried in the burrows of my brain. Elfangor. Never forget, man. He went down. Elfangor was a real one. He was the prince, yes. Okay, awesome. There were other alien races too, but I don't remember. They weren't important. Who cares? It's all about the Andalites and the Looks. But yeah, that is the Animorph lore. I'll also go through like some of the other main ones that they like went to, like the Animorphs' main morphs that they went to. Marco did like a wolf a lot, or like a gorilla. Cassie, she was kind of all over the place. She did a number of different ones, but I remember there was like a big focus on her being a fly. It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, a little weird. Then they had like, Rachel did the cat and a bear. She was a bear a lot too. Jake was a tiger or like a cheetah pretty often. Like he was always a like, big cat energy. So that was pretty cool. I'm sorry, what? What? I don't remember that, Rockla. He was Tobias' dad? What? What? Is this true? Hold the fuck on. I'm gonna Google this bitch. You better be right. I'm about to Google. And Google's always right. Google's right 100% of the time. Okay, hold the fuck on. Animorphs. Hold on, Wire. I can't believe this is now my search history now. Oh my god. Someone's gonna hop on my computer and be like, what were you looking at? Like, nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Jesus Christ. Okay, Tobias's dad. Oh my fucking god. It was his dad. Holy shit. What? You're blowing my mind right now. I'm screaming in an empty house out of disbelief. What? What the fuck? When did they talk about this? How late into the series was this? Holy shit. Did I know this and I just forgot? Did I wipe it from my memory? Oh my god. Wow. Bye, shelves. See you later. Hope you enjoyed my TED Talk. Yeah, we'll see you Wednesday. We got a new streaming schedule, guys, by the way. In case you missed the announcement, I'm back to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday streaming. And I want to play Assassin's Creed again. I will doctor what the fuck was happening with that frame rate, but we'll be back, don't worry. We did the other 2 streams last week. They were fine, so like, clearly it's not an issue, but I might like update my graphics card or something. I don't know. But yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? Tobias was the son of Prince Elfangor. That is wild. So, hold the fuck on. I'm gonna need you to tell me the lore now too, because I don't remember, or I just didn't fucking read this part. So, Tobias was a human. How the fuck did he look like a human? Was he also morphed into a human and stuck there, and then he got transformed into a hawk? What the fuck? Or did Prince Elfangor, like, have relations with a human? What the fuck happened? Tell me about this. Sorry, Nintendo, the bone cat's more important. No, thank you. Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. Wow, I'm competing with the Switch 2 announcement. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, well, thank you. You know what? I'm honored. Thank you, Tokazuki. Thank you. You know what? Right, Nintendo. Let them know. That's right, bitch. I'm coming for you. Can you imagine? The Nintendo CEOs are like, who is this Skelly Toon? And I'm just over there like, your worst nightmare. I will find it. I have a very special set of skills. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad. Yeah, Shaggy Boy. Oh, hey, Shaggy Boy. It's been a hot minute. Nice to see you again. Yeah, that was my original schedule for streaming. Like, it's been all over the place. I started streaming in September of last year. And we're just, like, moving in and out, trying to figure out what the fuck this schedule was gonna look like. It was all over the place. But now we're back to the OG, which is, again, it's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 to 11, Central Standard Time. Because my owner started a full-time job, and it rules. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't... This is just trying to enjoy life and hype what you can in this dark, desolate world. But they do love their job a lot. Like, it's pretty fucking cool. But they start after 11 most days. So it's like, okay, it's been pretty sick that we can actually start streaming again. It's nice. Anyway, where was I? Fucking Animorphs. Okay. Good lord. Animorphs is great. I'm trying to think of any of the, like, book series. My Mona was very into, like, A Wrinkle in Time, which, oh my fucking god. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw the movies. The one movie of The Wrinkle in Time. It was so fucking disappointing, man. It was the worst. Like, the book is pretty good. It's alright. But the movie just, like, did not translate. I think they just fucked it up. Like, it could have been a good translation. It just did not. It did not work at all. We have Mindy Kaling as one of the... Oh, fuck. What the fuck are they called? It's who... Hold on. I gotta... I'm looking something. A Wrinkle in Time. I knew it. I knew you'd know. Female characters. What the fuck are their names? Names, please. Yes, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, Mrs. What's-It, Mrs. Witch, and Mrs. Who. This is really dumb and also a very young adult novel. But yeah, so they have Mindy Kaling, hold on, let me see here. Wrinkle in Time actors. Yeah. Well, Oprah was in there. Oprah was pretty cool, not gonna lie. Reese Witherspoon was Miss What's-It, and then Mindy Kaling was Mrs. Who. And here's the thing, I don't have anything against these actors individually. They're fine. But, like, again, I guess the translation from those characters into, like, a fucking, like, movie form just did not work. And especially because Wrinkle in Time is long. Like, they're trying to stretch it out and shit. You can't put this into, like, an hour movie, an hour and a half. It just did not work at all. I think about it, like, it sounds so elitist too. It's very much like, I did not, the book was better, but it's absolutely true in this case. My owner got so fucking excited because they loved A Wrinkle in Time so much, their nerdy ass was like, oh my god, I'm gonna dress up for the movie premiere, yes! Like, this is gonna be wonderful, oh, my childhood dreams are reimagined, they've come alive again. And they left the theater going, what the fuck was that? What a waste of my goddamn time. Stupid. Oh wait, hold the fuck on, back it up. We got the lore of how Tobias was birthed by the and Twilight Prince. Hold on. He then, wait, no, hold on. Elfangor hooked up with a human woman, okay, in the Andalite Chronicles. Ah! Oh, thank you for the good kitty, I appreciate you, Mira, thank you. I feel like a good kitty right now, as we're talking about nerdy shit. This is the nerdiest stream that I've had so far, and I'm so fucking here for it. We can go deeper. We can get deep into the nerd lore, guys. I was born into the nerd. You were merely molded. I was molded by it. You were merely adopted into it. Oh my god. Anyways, okay. Elfangor hooked up with a human woman in the Andalite Chronicles. I don't think I read the Andalite Chronicles. You know what? Fuck it. I slammed my Red Bull on the desk in defiance and drive and ambition. The Andalite Chronicles. Show me. No, I did! I remember that. I read that shit. I remember the cover. I read the fuck out of that. I wish I just forgot. Let's just fucking wiped it from my memory. Like most of my memories, honestly. Yay. Holy shit, yeah, okay. So, hooked up with a woman, and then he lives on Earth while morphed as a human for periods. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure he would switch back and forth, because he's a fucking, like, Andalite prince. So, like, one, does he loophole out of the, like, you're trapped as a human thing? Like, how often was he morphing? Because they had, like, it was like a couple hours is what they had in, like, for the kids. Like, they weren't there for days as an animal, at least to my knowledge, or my memory, anyways. So it's like, just imagining him, like, with his wife, he's like, hi, honey, welcome home, nice to see you. Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. He just, like, turns back into an Andalite for a couple seconds. He's like, okay, back into human form, here we go. Who's ready for dinner? Crazy. Yes, this is actually some nerd lore. I wonder, Nerd is meant to be here today, but he might be, like, off on nerdy adventures, too. He would be missing out on this. He'd be very happy about it. Shit. Well, fuck. I, again, totally forgot about that. Please, let me know if there's any other, Animorph lore that I'm missing out on, too. So just hit the key points. We need to make sure that people understand the beauty and the joy and the grace and sophistication of Animorphs. If I recall, he and his wife met while he was in Andalite form. Oh! No! Shit! I remember this! Which is, okay, hear me out. A little fucking weird that she was like, I'm into that. May not judge, you know. Matt, you're freak, if I may. You know what? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess he had like humanoid torso and face, so maybe there was some connection there, but it's like, horse body. Getting a little concerning there again. I already told him my opinion on that. I can't condone that. Nope. Oh my fucking god. So were there any other, like, alien to human crossovers, too? Because, like, Yerks can't. They can't mate with humans. It's, like, it's a little concerning that they, like, infiltrate their bodies. Ooh. Not a fan. Not a fan of that metaphorical renaming there. Oh my god. Hang on a second. Man, I've been ranting too much about Animorphs, my throat hurts, hang on. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Sorry. Also, like, my owner's throat is so sore, too. Like, one, it's just been a very awesome, like, passionate stream. I love talking about this shit. Two, I guess I can say, I was gonna talk about this morning, but, like, for announcements, but, okay. We're gonna announce and talk about it on social, too. So, my owner's been streaming with James Brown Jr. He's a voice actor. He's great. He's in a million things. He's in, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Totally Spies, apparently. Just fucking rules. So fucking cool. But he's most known for playing Rice and Aphmau. And I've been calling him Reese, too. It's Rice. It's embarrassing. Yeah, but he's in the series of Aphmau. If you guys have ever watched the series, it's a Minecraft series on YouTube. Stupid popular and really fun. My owner has had the joy and privilege and honor, frankly, of playing this character named Xena. And it just rules to be a part of that cast. Like, the Aftermath cast is so fucking nice and cool, and they all welcome them on with, like, open arms. So James has been fucking awesome, and we've been streaming together. We've been doing, we did Carry the Glass. He did Carry the Glass with Bonita, and then I subbed in, because I feel like I match his energy pretty well. And we did Split Fiction last stream. So we are also going to be streaming again this Thursday. Yeah! I'm very excited about it. We're going to hop back into Split Fiction again. The game's fun. The game's really fucking fun and very popular, apparently. I love the sci-fi and fantasy crossover, too. And again, go back to, like, literary shit. Be a book nerd. Say it's the book nerd. It tingles my book nerd, my sensations. It gives me all the good feelings. But yeah, so... we'll probably be streaming, like, we try and do it in, like, in the evening, around, like, 5 o'clock, which I'm fucking dumb. James is on the West Coast, so he was like, hey, we're gonna do it at 3 p.m. Pacific, and I went, got it! And then I posted and put in Discord, like, 3 p.m. Central, guys, be there. And I rolled up at, like, 2:50 my time, and I was like, hi, I'm early, look at me, I'm such a good little student, I'm ready to go, I'm prepped, all my tech is good. And then I saw what time it was, and I went, see you in 2 hours, fuck me. Goodness. Yeah, Tokizuki. That's probably gonna be like a recurring thing, like, stream with James is fucking cool, and again, he's a great guy. So, yeah, I like doing these, like, later streams, and usually Thursdays work out best for my owner, so you'll be seeing much more of that, and you will see more collabs in the future, too. Like, I've got so many more collabs to do. I want to focus on Assassin's Creed, and that's my jam, my jelly. So that it's a single player game, obviously. I can have people join me, but like, one, I'm so immersed into those games. Like, I do kind of want to play myself, selfishly. But for you all too, it's for you, bonus. I do it for you. But then also, I'll see you right by. Take care, dude. Deuces, dude. And you spread the word of the Animorphs lore to the world. You let them know. You let them fucking know. You grab them by the collar and say, have you heard the tale? Oh my god. Have you heard of the Andalites? You will now, bitch. Goddamn, I can't imagine myself at a party when I get drunk and I'm like, alright, let's talk about Animorphs, guys. Enough small talk. Let's get to the real shit. Oh my god. But yeah, so, with Assassin's Creed again, like, I want to play that myself, and also with the cutscenes, I haven't been talking a lot. I told you guys I wanted you to be immersed in the lore, like, I want you to hear the story of what's going on. So, like, there wouldn't really be much to collab with. It would be kind of boring, in my opinion. Like, it would just have a guest sitting there going like, okay. Like, do I talk, or, like, what do I do? So, all that being said, so, like, my main streams, I definitely want to try and finish Assassin's Creed. Like, I want to get through the main storyline. We won't do all the collectibles and the side shit. Like, that would take way too fucking long. Are you kidding me? Like, and there'll be new releases coming out after that. Anyways, so. Oh, shit. Disney Villain Cafe came out, right? Is that what it's called? Hang on, we'll look it up, too. Is it Disney Villains? Yeah. Cursed Cafe. That just came out. I want to play the fuck out of that. That's absolutely happening. This is so stupid, but I love it. We're Disney fans in this household, okay? Like, Disney as an entity, as a concept, as an idea, little sketchy. Disney as, like, childhood whimsy and wonder and escapism, sign me the fuck up. Let's go. I'm a musical theater nerd, too. Let's sing along with it, everybody. Here we go. So I definitely want to play that, too. Disney villains are just fun. They're just fun. I like all the memes that are like, when I was younger, I wanted to be a Disney princess, but now that I'm older, I totally identify with the villains. I'm like, listen, I don't say I agree necessarily, but you right. My owner desperately wanted to be Ariel growing up. And truly, honestly, like, it still resonates with them too, which is funny, because it's all like, it allegedly, listen, I can't speak for Hans Christian Andersen on her. I mean, we're getting so literary today, we're such nerds, I fucking love it. So that was the guy who wrote The Little Mermaid, and allegedly it was a love story to a man that he was in love with, who he could not be with, because homophobia, shittily enough. So, along with that, one, again, my owner being queer, and then also non-binary, allegedly, like, there was an allegory for, like, wanting to be trans also, but not being able to, and that's, like, the metaphor for, like, wanting to be human, but they're a mermaid, etc., etc. So, it's just kind of funny looking back now, and going like, huh, it all makes sense. You know, there's a lot making sense here. A lot of the math is mathing right now. Same with Mulan. Like, there's a lot of memes out there, too, about, like, if you were obsessed with Mulan as a kid, you might be trans now. Or, like, you might have had a non-binary or trans awakening. I was like, alright, not so loud. And then you're right, but you don't have to say it. Nah, I wear that with pride. It's great. Mulan also ruled. It was great. Fucking great show. I don't know if it's a show, movie. What the fuck am I talking about? Mulan was great. I'd still... Okay, my owner and I still get, like, really misty-eyed whenever they have that sequence where Mulan's, like, getting the armor. Like, she decides that she's gonna go to war for her father, because her father's hurt, he's, like, injured. And the Emperor of China is like, I don't give a fuck, we need a man from every family to go fight, so I don't care how close to death you are, you're gonna go. So Mulan's father is like, he's gonna get slaughtered. He's gonna get fucking slaughtered out there, there's no fucking way. So Mulan's like, you shouldn't have to go, I can go with you. And her father's like, basically like, shut up, I'm your dad. I'm gonna do whatever, I'm gonna do it for my family. You quiet you. And so Mulan, in the most badass sequence, one of the most badass sequences that Disney's ever made, in my opinion. Like, she rises up as her parents are sleeping and decides, no, I'm going for you. I will not let you sacrifice yourself for our fucking country, Dad. I will do it myself. And it's fucking awesome. It's so cool. It's like, it's sick, like, female empowerment, too. It truly is. There's one that's like, okay, this is also my opinion here. I'm gonna get on my little soapbox. There's this opinion that's, like, made the rounds, too. It's like some feminist arguments are like, Mulan was not feminist. Sincerely, it was not. The whole song about, like, being a man is like, you must be masculine in order to be like powerful. Like, as a woman, you have to embrace masculine archetypes and behaviors and mannerisms in order to actually succeed. And I was like, completely disagree. I feel like you missed the entire point of the whole fucking movie right there. The whole song, Be a Man, is ironic because this woman is kicking ass at all of this. And she's also leaning into her femininity later into the movie when they utilize that to defeat the Huns at the end, at the Emperor's Palace. Like, they literally use some of her training blended, which is like her not like feminine wiles, what's it called? It's like her feminine, like, oh my god, like, some of the, again, like, behaviors and mannerisms are like customs that are most likely attributed to and usually associated with women in her culture. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. I was like, no, whatever. Exactly. Thank you, making use of her strengths. Exactly. Thank you, all hail Step Yes. It's the idea of what men had to be. It's stupid patriarchy bullshit. And that's the fucking point. It's the fucking point. And that's also why it's so wistful and wonderful at the end of it. When they talk about it's a girl worth fighting for, and the whole song, they're talking about, like, a woman that they can, like, woo and, like, you know, wed or something. They're like, oh, and it's just, like, going through, like, all these ideas of what women should be and could be as your spouse. Or, like, you know, as a man, like, you must find this woman to be with, or else you're not a true man. And then at the end, they get cut off, like, a girl worth fighting, and then they see just, like, the devastation that's been laid into this town. And they find this little girl's doll. Oh, I'm gonna start crying. Fuck, it fucks me up. It fucks me up every time. But they find this little girl's doll who died, and it's like, that's the girl we're fighting for. Shit, I'm sobbing now. Fuck me. I'm such an emotional cat. I'm such a softie. But that's the point. It's like, okay, if you're a real man, or like the idea of a real man, like a real strong, actual, like, good person, like, this is what it's about. It's not about, like, stupid, like, machismo and chauvinism. It's about, like standing up for the people who need it. Fuck me. I'll be crying all day about that. Oh, fuck me, fuck. Anyways. Oh my god. And I didn't get too distracted about song to see subtext. Exactly, thank you. I was like, I just don't think you were, you know, it sounds so elitist, but I'm like, perhaps you need to revisit it, and actually have an open mind. Perhaps it's a little too complicated for you. Sit down there, Junior. Goodness. I gotta go back. So Mulan has this, like, badass sequence too, again, where she, like, takes the mantle to go fight for her father, and it's just like, the music kicks in, like, first things first, she runs outside and she's crying because her dad just told her, like, no, like, I will fight for this, and, like, you shut up. Basically, like, I love you, but lovingly, shut the fuck up. You know your place. Like, you're my daughter, and you're a woman in this civilization, in this culture. So you quiet you. And so Mulan runs outside and she's crying, and she hugs the pole of her home, and like looks to the distance, and the rain is like building up outside, the clouds are forming, they're swirling around. So then it cuts to later at night, her parents have already gone to sleep, and she watches them. Like her mom and dad are in the window and they're silhouetted, and like they hug, and then their dad like leaves, and the mom starts like clearly crying. It's like, oh my god, my heart, I'm gonna cry, Jesus Christ. So Mulan sits at the base of the dragon statue that's in her like courtyard, like their guardian. Again, I'm not the mouthpiece for this. Please go look at the proper terminology. I'm just trying to describe it. It's like the guardian of her home, this dragon statue, which is like a spirit associated with it. It's more complex than that. It's not just a statue. Anyway. So, she's sitting at the bottom of it, and she sees that, and it just like breaks her heart. It just breaks her heart that her mom's devastated, she knows her husband's gonna die, and her dad knows too. He's like, I'm fucked. Like, I am fucked, but I have to go. I have to go fight for my country. It's what I have to do. I must. To protect my family. Like, that's really the base of it. He wants to protect his family. It's like, oh, fuck me. So Mulan, then she gets this battle-hardened look on her face, and she decides in that moment, she's like, no. No. My father will not die for us. I'm going in his place. I refuse to let it happen. It's so fucking hard. It goes so fucking hard. I'm gonna watch it after this stream. I watch it like every day. I don't give a fuck. I really do. I truly do watch that almost every single day. And the music kicks in, and it's like, as she's walking. It has like this panning shot of her feet. No, it's tracking. It's tracking with her as she's walking in, and she's walking through the rain, the puddles of the rain, and like the whole area of her I don't know what you fucking call it again. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's this little, like, shrine. It is a shrine. I'll call it a shrine. It's a shrine where all of it's not their actual tombstones, but it's, like, little, like, engravings that have the names of her ancestors that have passed. And she goes and she lights an incense and brings it up to the little incense holder with the dragon on it. And she says a prayer real quick. And it's like, oh, fuck, here we fucking go. She's gonna go. She's gonna go fight for her fucking family so her dad can live. So she's like, you know, ancestors, I need your blessing. This is great. Which is awesome because it's a parallel to earlier in the movie when she was asking the ancestors for their blessings so that she could actually find a husband. And now she's like, nah, bitch, I want blessings so I can go fight for my fucking country and save my fucking family. It's so fucking cool. And then so she goes into her house and she sees her parents sleeping, and it's like, oh, so fucking sad. She takes her coat, the coat that she got from her mom. From earlier in the movie when she went to the matchmaker and she was getting dressed with her mom and grandma. And she got this little jade comb and she leaves it on their nightstand in place of the skull that tells her dad to go fight. And the summoning from the Emperor. I'm literally crying right now. I'm literally crying. So she trains it out, and then she looks with this like pain but loving look at her family, like, I might never see you again. I might die. Like, I probably will die, but you know what? I have to do this. I love you, and I want you to be at peace. I want you to be at peace while I go fight for you. Oh, Jesus Christ. So then it cuts to her busting open. No, sorry. Then it cuts to her going into her father's, it's like a wardrobe. It's kind of like a wardrobe. And she opens it up, and it's her father's armor from his last battle when he was a soldier previously. And so she puts it on, and it's like, okay, cool, suit up, looking awesome. And then that shit comes before. I know the whole sequence, but whatever. So she's sitting on the ground, and she takes her father's sword out, and she literally cuts her hair with it. It's so fucking epic again. Like, she looks at it, and she's like, here we fucking go. Cuts her hair. Like, oh, shit. And then she puts it up into a bun. And then that's when she gets the armor, she busts it out, she puts it on, and she's like, fuck, I'm ready. Then she busts into the stable where her horse is, and her horse is like her bestie. Like, she's been rolling around with the horse, like all at the beginning of the movie. Baby head. What's up? What's up? Thank you for following me and this discussion of Mulan, which I'm very passionate about, clearly. Skelly Talks Telly. This is another Skelly Talks Telly segment. Here we go. It wasn't even planned, but it became, as all things do. Anyways, so the horse freaks out. And it's like, who the fuck are you? Oh my god, you're like, get on my stable. And Mulan's like, shh, quiet, it's me. Let's go fight for China. Let's go save fucking China. So, yeah, then she walks away with the horse and gets one last look at her home. the last time she may ever see it again, the last time she might ever look upon the house that she was raised in, where she grew up, where she spent her entire life until this moment. And metaphorically and like narratively, it's her crossing the literal threshold. She's crossing the threshold of her home, which begins her journey, her literal hero's journey. If you don't know that terminology, you should look it up because it's used in everything. And so archetypes work for a reason. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, then she rides off, and it's also pretty badass too. Like she kicks open the doors of her courtyard with her horse, and then goes just like rides off, and then her family her grandma. I'm sorry, it just breaks me every time. Her grandma gets woken up, which I guess is like a message from her ancestors, like the spirit guardians. They're like, "Well, Mulan's gone. By the way, wake up, yeah, bitch." So her grandma wakes up, and she's like, and then she runs in her I guess like her daughter's room. Like I think Mulan's mom is her grandmother's daughter. Anyways, so she runs into her bedroom. She's like, "Mulan is gone," and then they look around. They're like, "Oh, Mulan!" And oh my god, that's gonna break my heart again. Fuck, I'm crying again. Fuck me. Her dad runs into the courtyard, and he's using a cane. He can't walk very well, like, at all. So he's, like, running as fast as he can. He's running as fast as he can. And he falls into a tunnel. And he's just going, on. Oh my god, I'm crying into the microphone. Oh my god. And then he trips and falls into the tunnel. And he just, like, drops in the comb. He drops in the comb and she left on the nightstand. Hello, Dilak. Please, I'm having an emotional moment. I am disheveled right now. So, yes! Oh my god, Rockline, stop! It's true. So he drops the comb and he looks at the doors of the courtyard that are just like blowing in the wind, like revealing her last moment there, and he's like wishing desperately that she was just there still, but she's gone! She's fucking gone! And so like, her mom comes over and hugs the dad. And she goes, "You must stop her. Like, if they find out who she is, she'll be killed." And then, no, sorry. It's like, if she goes, she'll be killed. And then her father goes, "If I reveal her, she will be." So they know she's gonna die. Like, there's no way she's not gonna die. If she goes into war, the mom's right, she'll be killed. But if they show up and they're like, "Hey, that's my daughter," like, don't kill her. Fuck. Oh my god, fuck me. It's so amazing. It's so beautiful. So fucking beautiful. God, Mulan rules. Mulan's so awesome. Ugh. Alright, sorry, that was my very emotional rant about Mulan. Oh my god. Hang on a second, let me take a drink. Okay, another great part of Mulan too. Oh, God, great. Thank you, Sephiroth. I just did, but I'll do it again, bitch. Okay. With water. I mean, Red Bull. Try it. The other fucking badass part of Mulan is the entire, like, they call them the Huns, but it's controversial, but I'm gonna call them that for the sake of the movie. Just please, like, go read a book and find out about the actual historical relevancy. Anyways, so they're fighting the Huns on the mountaintop, and it's so fucking cool. Like, the entire sequence of, like, the Huns roll up, one, because of fucking dumbass Mushu, and I'll get into that. I'll go on a rant about Mushu. I'm sorry. Mushu annoys the fuck out of me. I do not like him. I do not like that character, which is so controversial. I've been raked over the coals many times for having that opinion, but whatever, I stand by it. I cannot stand that motherfucker. I feel like the entire movie drops off significantly when they introduce him. Everything is like badass. And then this shitlord's here. This little sack. Anyways, so he and the cricket are fucking around in the cart that they have, like the Imperial Army with Shang and Mulan and her friends. I forget their names. Yao! Goodness. So they're walking around. They're trying to like find a good vantage point on the mountainside, so they can like attack the Huns and like get a good waypoint. So they're messing around in the back of the cart and they launch up a firework. And I'm like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. It's a cannon. It's a cannon. It's a cannon. It's not fireworks. It's a cannon. Which is cool also, that's actually historically relevant. They have cannons like way back in the day, like BC times. It was fucking, ancient China was advanced as shit, dude. Like, you guys should watch some documentaries about it. They were discovering shit like thousands of years before, like, BC, before Christ rolled up. Anyways, so yeah, they launched this cannon into the mountainside, and they're all like, oh, motherfucker, like, you just gave away our position. And Mulan can't say that it was my dragon, so my dragon spirit, so it's like, they take the blame for it, and their name was Ping at the time. So Shang's pissed, and rightfully so. He's like, you just gave away our spot, we are fucked. So then the Huns roll up, and they have like this shot that looks at the top of the mountainside, and like the leader of the Huns comes up, I forget his name, and then they're like, oh shit, and then the rest of them all just like file into place, like flanking him on the left and the right, and they're like, oh shit, we are about to die. And then they have this like awesome CGI generated sequence where all the Huns run down the side of the mountain in this cascade. It's fucking cool, and actually behind the scenes show you how they did it. It was one of the first big CGI generated scenes in an animated feature, because this is the 90s, remember? The golden age of cinema. So Mulan, like, again, like, it has all this, like, badass moments inside of it, but the biggest thing is that Shang, at one point, he's like, launched the cannon right at the leader, like, go them, and Mulan has this badass moment, like, 'cause she's fucking smart. Not only is she capable, she's fucking smart. She looks up from, like, she looks in the reflection of her sword and sees the top of the mountain, where there's like a fuck ton of snow. She's like, wait, no, we should not launch that cannon at their leader, no. So she runs up, she runs up, and grabs the cannon and aims it for the mountain and shoots it off. And fucking Mushu has this dumbass line where he's like, you missed, how could you miss? He was right in front of you. It's like, shut up, Mushu. I hate you, wish you weren't here. And he hits the side of the mountain, and the leader of the Huns is like, haha, I have vanquished you now, you're fucked, truly, like now this is your final moment. And then this avalanche happens, which is awesome, because it's exactly what Mulan planned. The mountain starts shaking like crazy, all this snow comes flooding down, and just like sweeps up the Huns. They all just get pummeled, most of them to death. So yeah, it goes down the mountainside and like that rolled. So they're all running for their fucking lives now. They were running from the Huns, now they're running from the snow. So like, Mulan, again, being a badass, the bad bitch that she is, she's so fucking cool. She sees that Shang gets knocked out, and he's like floating, his limp body is like flying into the snow and being like pushed over the mountainside. And she shoots an arrow, like first somehow, some crazy how she wraps the rope around her horse. Don't ask me how she does that, they don't really show it, it just happens. And she ties it up, and then shoots the arrow into the air as her horse and Shang, whose body is now on top of the horse with her, because she pulled him up, she shoots the arrow on top of the mountain. Like back into the cliffside where the rest of her friends are. And by the grace of God, or their gods, you know, by the grace of the Chinese pantheon, the arrow lands in Yao's hand, and comically, like, he gets pulled off, and they all pull him back, and they pull up Mulan and Shang in this, like, pulley system, and it's just so fucking cool and epic, and, and I was like, God, you're so awesome. Well, even earlier in the film, okay, we'll end with this, too. This talk about, like, be a man. That whole sequence is awesome. And again, it's like very like ironic, and the whole thing is like, you know, you have to be a man, but also like Mulan, this woman, is like amazing and becomes one of the best fighters that they have and kicks ass. So, hi Danny, thank you very much. I love you, too. In like a friendly way. So, at the very end, do my owners still watches this as like inspiration and motivation for their daily life to like keep going and try and make shit happen and like don't give up, don't you fucking give up. It's like, I fucking love whenever Mulan is training, like, they tell her to go home. They're like, no, you're never gonna make it in the army, like, you should go home. Which is funny, because wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be great? Because it's like, oh, win-win. I don't have to fight in the army, I won't die, and I'll be there for my dad, and my dad doesn't have to fight. But, like, loophole, like, plot hole, they just don't address it. Instead, Mulan goes, no, I will succeed. I will make this happen. I will figure it out. So they have this test where you have to climb this pole, and you can't, what is it, like, you have to use these weights on your hands, and I forget what they represent, he says it, but, like, they're heavy as shit. They look like giant coins. So, like, everyone tries to do it, they can't, they all just, like, fall off over and over again, like, God, these are so heavy, I can't figure it out. So Mulan, once again, being so fucking intelligent, and so fucking cunning, and intellectual, and just, like, amazing. She figures out that, like, if you whip them around and kind of, like, tie them together, kind of, you can use it, again, as like a little shimmy, like a shimmy up the pole. So she does it. And it's all timed at the end of the song, like the music's building and swelling to the end. And the sun is rising because she's been practicing all night, all fucking night to try and figure it out. I'm gonna start crying again. And so the sun rises over her face as she pulls herself up to the top. And you see the shot of Shang. Yeah, strength and discipline. Thank you, Behead. Also, welcome. Come on in. Join the Discord thing. I'll take a moment to link our Discord real quick. As we talk about Mulan. Discord. Bum. You're a bumhead officially. Oh my god. The Behead. Did you plan this? Oh my god, the chosen one. You're the chosen one. Welcome in. My lord, we missed you. The prodigal son has returned. Wow, you were destined for this. This is great. Anyways, just like Mulan was destined for greatness. Because she finishes the trial, and you don't even see her get to the top of the pole yet. That's the genius of the cinematography and writing. So you see her pull herself up a little bit, and you're like, oh my god, she's gonna make it. She's so close to the top. Then it shifts over to this low-angle shot of Shang leaving his tent in the morning. And the arrow that he shot up to the top of the pole to tell everyone to retreat shoots back down and hits the grass in front of him. And he's like, what? Who has done it? Who has done this? And he looks up, and it's fucking Mulan, sitting at the top of the pole, which is like, not shit-eating grin, because she's not like smart. She's not like smarmy about it. Like, she's proud and happy, but she's just like, yeah, I did it. Like, that's right. Like the confidence and the happiness, the genuine joy and pride inside of her is just, chef's kiss. So, yeah, that happens. And then we go into this awesome, like, musically, it's incredible. It drops all the music, and it's just like a cappella, but Be a Man, as she's kicking ass, just going through all of their objectives and trials, and everyone is, but it's mostly Mulan. Like, she's just destroying it all. After having failed and getting her ass kicked, and being, like, so, like, devastated and broken as a person, she's like, no, I have persevered. I am Mulan. I am Fa Mulan / Pink. Man, it's awesome. God, I'm gonna watch that again. I watch that like, what's the thing? I watch that like every fucking day. So good. In fact, my owner, it works out a lot, and there's this thing called, Activate Apparel. Great, yeah, Activate Apparel. And it's these shirts. Well, it's like all different types of shirts and stuff. My owner likes to wear like Razorback shirts when they work out. But it's all like nerd shit, and all these like nerd references. So they had this one, they still have, and it's like Shang's training course or something. Like it's just like, it's like as if Shang had like a cross-country fitness regime going on that they're marketing. And it's just the pole with the arrow at the top of it, and then the letters like for the hang on, I'm gonna put it in Discord. But it's awesome. And I was like, that inspires me. That motivates me like all the fucking time. Oh my god. Anyways. I'm so glad that we got on so many goddamn rants too. I'm really glad this became a Skelly Talks Telly once again. You guys can let me know what else I should go on about. What other whatever lores you guys want to explore. This is a very nerdy stream, and I'm all about it. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, it's been great. Let's see, we, my friends, are going to be raiding Buff Pup, and I'm actually gonna spell it right this time. No Buff Puff. The fuck is wrong with me? God damn. Okay. Alright, well, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Again, we're starting at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. See you there. And we'll figure out what the fuck is happening with Streamlabs. You mark my words. This has been a great stream, guys. I love you all so much. Take care. Goodbye.